One real quick thing I'll point out, because they did keep the individual alternative minimum tax in this reform package, but the income level at what you could take a now higher exemption is, I think it went up to $1 million for couples.
Yeah, the phase out.
So
right.
you literally had 5.2 million people in this country who used to get hit by the AMT. Now it's going to be about 200,000 people, I think. Which
is great, and I'm looking forward to that, and I hope and expect that I'll be one of the ones that benefits from that. But, you know, one of the other things we have to keep in mind is fiscal, while the tax bill is pro-growth, it's going to create more jobs, improve our competitive posture, the fact is our finances are spinning out of control again in Washington. You know, we just did a continuing resolution. We got a debt ceiling limit coming up. We need to fundamentally change how we go about the budget appropriations process. We need to get rid of the debt ceiling and replace it with a debt-to-GDP limit.
Right.
And that's really critical because things have started to spin out of control again.
Yeah, and there's a story in the Wall Street Journal today, Mitch McConnell unlikely to push for Social Security and Medicare changes in 2018. So I know that gives you a rash.
Well, you know, look, I mean, the highest debt to GDP we've ever had, debt as a percentage of the economy, was after World War II. You know, we're now headed to break that record, and yet, you know, we're not at war. We're not betting the ranch. 70% of the budget is on autopilot, and we're doing little about it. So, look, it's time to get rid of the debt ceiling limit. It's time to have a constitutional debt to GDP limit with targets, triggers, and enforcement mechanisms that affect mandatory spending, discretionary spending, and revenues. Washington is broken. It's the la-la land of the East. We've got to get control quickly.
Mike?
Well, David, Mike Block here. Look, you know, the reason that we're talking about these SALT deductions going away and why that might be an issue is because of the Byrd rule in the Senate, where this bill couldn't add more than $1.5 trillion to the deficit in 10 years. Lo and behold, they got under that, but we're still adding to the deficit. You're calling out about that, yet I'm watching stock markets make highs, and more importantly, bond markets don't seem to care about this. What needs to happen for this to really come into effect? Because I like what you're saying about debt to GDP, but what's going to push everyone over the edge and make them realize this is a problem?
Look, you know, we have rampant myopia. People are very short-sighted, okay? They don't understand the potential consequences of a loss of confidence in the United States if we can't put our finances in order. Here's why we got to go to debt to GDP. Debt to GDP is pro-growth. You want to grow the denominator faster than the numerator. That's what we did after World War II. We went from over 105% of debt to GDP down to 30 without paying off debt.
So
that's what we got to do. Yeah.
Well, I want to listen to this piece of sound from Minority Leader in the House, Nancy Pelosi, and then I'm going to ask you about what you think this tax reform does to deficits. But listen to Nancy Pelosi.
Sure.
They're taking great credit for this accomplishment. Well, I call it a Pyrrhic victory because it's a Frankenstein. Do you know the ending of the Mary Shelley's story? The monster comes back to destroy.
Well, if it's young Frankenstein, he's dancing to Putting on the Ritz. So let's be clear about that. David, what does this do? Because, again, now this is all of a sudden a talking point on the left that it's going to add to the deficit. We can't afford this. Is that accurate? What do you think it's going to do, the debt and deficits?
Well, based upon the independent analysis, it's supposed to add $1.5 trillion, but then after growth, $1 trillion. You know, the fact is neither the Democrats or the Republicans are fiscally responsible right now. There are very few members are. That's why I go back to debt to GDP, because if it turns out we get additional growth, we won't have a problem. But if we don't, we do, and we ought to do something about it.
But if we didn't do this and didn't try to grow the economy through some sort of changes to the tax code, then what would the debt and deficits look like?
Hey, well, that's what the analysis was, okay? That after growth, allegedly, it's still supposed to cost $1 trillion. Now, some people will say, look, they're underestimating the growth. Fine. Then let's have a Missouri show-me test, okay? If it turns out doing what people think it's going to do, meaning better than the $1 trillion, fine, we have no problem. The problem is that, you know, everybody wants to have a hamburger today and pay for it on Tuesday. Everybody wants to have the tax cuts today, but they don't want to make the tough choices on the mandatory spending. It's time to recognize reality. We needed this pro-growth tax reform, but we also need to make sure that it's not going to make things worse, and we need to get on to addressing mandatory spending.
So, David, I know that you've been a deficit hawk and a debt hawk for years. This has been your life's work. But one of the things that I see is that our candidates in D.C. are always running for office, and these cutbacks are so unpopular. It's like the toothpaste is out of the tube. So how do you think they should roll back, and what do you think they need to do to roll it back?
Look, the bottom line is that everybody wants to give something away, but they don't want to take anything away. That's called human nature, okay? You know, we're in a situation now where things have spun out of control. 100 years ago, the federal government was 2% of the U.S. economy. Now it's 21. 100 years ago, the Congress decided on 97% of spending every year. Now they decide on 30, okay? You know, for most of the nation's history, we had debt to GDP of 30 to 40%. Now it's 80% if you want to count just public debt. It's about 105 if you want to count total debt, and going up. So the fact is that our political system is broken. We now have a republic that is no longer representative or responsive to the public. The debt ceiling doesn't work. Deficits aren't the issue. Debt's not the issue. What the issue is, debt as a percentage of the economy. It's time to recognize that reality and put some mechanisms in place that will force decisions to create a better future.
David, you're preaching to the choir. I get angry once a week at least about the fact that Congress has no will to look at Medicare. Social Security is easy. It's just folks' money. They won't touch that and try and fix it. But the Medicare Hospital Fund, according to the trustees report, comes out every year in the middle of the year, is going broke in less than 12 years, and there's going to be an automatic benefit cut to 88 cents on the dollar. And they are standing around waiting for that day to arrive. That's how I feel about it. And it's the growth in these programs will bankrupt this country.
Well, I was a trustee of Social Security and Medicare for 5 years. And as I said, we have myopia, tunnel vision, and self-interest. It's rampant, okay? We need political reforms as well as fiscal reforms. You have to change how we keep score, because how you keep score matters. Yeah. You've got to have effective mechanisms that force people to treat the disease. They're not treating the disease now, whether at the federal level or the state and local level. We have common situations, huge unfunded retirement obligations that get worse with the passage of time, absent action.
David Walker, thank you, sir. Great to see you.
Good to be with you.
Happy holidays.